Welcome everyone to episode 29 of Sky of Diamonds. So last episode we had an issue with the R storage system with the crafting where it gets stuck. Now I haven't actually fixed it yet, although I have managed to see how it works here. It works on that, but then with some items it doesn't work. Oh, that one's working now. Let me see. Don't tell me it's just working now. Yeah, it's weird. So I can get it to work sometimes. Yeah, okay, here it's not working. I can get it to work sometimes, and then other times it doesn't. So I don't know if this actually might be a bug, not with refined storage itself, but with reborn storage. And those are the discs that we're using, the reborn storage disk. If you go look at reborn storage here. So see how here there's some crafting frames, there's some heat conductors, crafting CPUs, and this crafting storage. So this stuff, well, pretty much what I can do here is make like a big square, and it's gonna be specifically for just crafting. And so I don't know if maybe that will help, like with this problem that we're having here. So I kind of want to try to set that up today. Now in between episodes, what I did do is a bunch of seeds for the tier 3 seeds. Now I didn't do them all. There's a few that I couldn't do. Let me just show you here. So there's 5 here, yeah. So 5 of the tier 3 seeds that I just couldn't do, and they're these ones here. So let me just show you here. So there's the Astro Star Metal ones. So we haven't played around with Astro Sorcery at all. So because of that, we have no Star Metal for them at and then so we can see here. I think we could probably. How do you get this? I don't even know how to get this stuff. Apparently you can get the chunks for it. Not sure how. But from my understanding, what you have to do is turn iron into the star metal ore. Yeah, like this. So yeah, we need to get into Astro Sorcery for that one. The rabbit seeds. Now I tried making this guy, but I didn't have enough, I think, rabbit hide. So I'm going to have to try to get some rabbit hide, and I think maybe even raw rabbit. I think I only have one chunk. Let's see here. Yeah, I only have one of them. And also look how many chunks we have now. We have so many of these other chunks here now. So yeah, you can see that that our setup over here is definitely working out. So the Guardian, I think we're missing more fish. I think we have the Prismatic shards. We just need more fish. So I guess I could probably see. I tried looking for other fish I can convert. Whoa! What am I typing there? Yeah, I got no salmon. I guess I got some puffer fish. Yeah, there's, I think it's still not enough. And then steel leaf. Now I thought I had some. We went to the Twilight Forest a while ago. I guess I didn't bring back enough because I only have 3. So yeah, we can't do that either. And then the aquamarine. Now the aquamarine I was confused about because if you see here, the aquamarine shell, we should be able to get it from the ore miner here, and we have had that set up for a while. And it says, okay, blue you get a better percentage, but the clear one is fine. But what I noticed is, so this is just the clear lens, laser lens, but what we've been using is actually different. It's the crystal clear lens. So I have the blue one here. I'm gonna go replace it right now. Let me just show you. Right here. So you see the crystal, the crystal laser lens. So I guess with the crystal you don't get it at all. I thought the crystal got the same thing as the clear, except there's a better percentage, but I guess not. Anyways, I'm gonna set that up for with the blue lens here. I'm gonna give it power. Did I turn this on yet? No. There we go. I gave it power. Now what I did though is I actually set up a small storage system here, and this has all the ores. And I did this mostly because I'm trying to separate the stuff here to try to figure out the problem. So I just kind of separated most of all the like ore blocks because we don't really need them. We're not processing them, to be honest. But yeah, here we already have some aquamarine over here, so we can grab some of that and take it upstairs. Yeah, so we can do that fairly quickly here now. Perfect. So I'm gonna remove that. So yeah. So the other ones I'm gonna probably have to work on. Oh, I already have the night slime. Not sure why I have that there. But yeah, the Astral Rabbit and the Guardian and the Steel Leaf. This one's gonna be easy. The Rabbit one and the Guardian will be fairly easy as well. The Astral one, I just have to get into Astral Sorcery, which I haven't done yet. So I'll keep them up there. Let me see here. Now, what I do want to do is start making these crafting frames. Now, can I craft? Or can I just do that? So I'm not too sure how big I'm making this. But I think I do need these guys for other stuff. Yeah. So I can probably do a bunch of them. Let me see. So what I'm planning to do is put it right under here. So I removed the watermills that I had here set up because I have this dragon egg, and that's gaining enough power for everything I need for extra utilities anyway. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually move this guy as well. Uh-oh. I forgot I need to do this. Oh, I'm an idiot. There we go. So I'm just gonna move this guy like on this end. There we go. That way we have more space to work over here. So yeah, so I think the shape, I don't think it matters too much. Let me move this guy as well. As long as it's like a cube, of some sort. So let's see. Let's do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 6. 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that'll be good enough. Or 11. 6 by 11. 5 by 6. So we're gonna need a lot of these crafting frames here. So let me go ahead and make a bunch of them, and we'll be back in a second. Alright guys, so I got the outside done. It took a lot actually of crafting frames. Actually, what I end up doing is I made the pattern for it and I put them all here. Now it's weird because so sometimes it works, like say I do this. Oh, actually there it's working. Then other times it doesn't. You see, look, that's the same item. So I don't know, man. It's really weird. It's really weird. So I'm hoping this fixes it. We'll see. So I guess the next thing is we gotta count how many spaces are inside. So I think I made this 6 by 10 on the outside. So that would be 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 9. So I think that's 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 5 by 9, 45. Now that's a lot actually. So let's see. So if we do 45, we'll do 15 of the crafting storage, and then we'll do 35 of these guys. The crafting CPUs. Yeah, see that one's not working right now. There we go. See, it's so weird. Oh, I don't have crafting tables. Guess I can make a recipe for that quickly. Put that in there. So let me try this again. Crafting CPUs, I want 35. See, that worked. So I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm hoping this fixes it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Now I am gonna need some cables just to connect it. I guess I don't have any. Oh wait, I'm looking at the crafting only. There we go. So cable, I don't need that many, but I'll grab it. And then yeah, let's see where these reborn. So I need, you got 15 and 35. All right, so what I'll do is I'll put the 15 in the middle. So See how this goes. I should probably get a wand of building, like a building wand, but I'm lazy. Wait, did I miscalculate? Oh man, I definitely miscalculated. I'm gonna need more. 1, 2, 3, 4. First of all, it's not. Oh man, so it's 4 by 9. And then, oh man, I definitely miscalculated this. Okay. So it's 4 by 9 by 4 or by 3. 108. So I'm gonna need a lot more. Okay, you know what? Before, I just want to make sure I have enough here. So I'm gonna need, if I divide that 108 divided by 3, I want to do like the even parts. I want to do a third of crafting storage and 2/3 of crafting CPUs. So I will need that would be 36 of these, and then I will need so I have 35 already. 37 I think it is. There we go. Yep, perfect. There we go. Yeah, our initial math was wrong. I just did a two dimension, and then these 4 heat conductors can go right here, and there we go. So this is awesome. This multi-block crafter. So what's cool? Each of those crafting storage is 1 page. So we have 36 of these. This is 1 of 36 pages. So we can like literally put all these crafting things in here, and there'll be like no problem at all. And then there's 72 CPUs, which is awesome. So the speed should be like fairly quick. So what we want to do now is connect this up here. So we are 2 across, 3 across, 3 over there. I guess this is good enough here, right? I think it just, all it needs to do is connect. Oh, what happened? Like that, and you should be able to see it. How can I see? Oh, okay. I think I need to get back here. So actually, I kind of want to take these guys out anyways. If I look at this here, it should show me the crafting CPUs and the heat conductors, the storage and the frames. There we go. So it shows me all that. And yeah, so now all these crafters I can just pretty much remove and put the patterns in that big storage. Now can I put them through here? Multi-block crafter, yeah. Okay, there we go. So I can just move them over, I guess. Oh man, okay, this, can't just do that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take these all out and then put them in here manually. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then we'll try out the crafting and see if it's fixed or not. Alright guys, so I got the crafting stuff done now. You can see I have a bunch of crafting stuff here and down here. So what I ended up doing was, if you see, let me go under here just to show you guys. So there's a conduit coming from on top here, and I made this I/O port from Refined Storage, or sorry, Reborn Storage. So this I/O port right here. So what this does, this allows us to automatically send any crafting patterns into the multi-craft over here, right? So what I did was I connected that to the the pattern grid over here, and so this was actually up here. I moved it down, so I connected it over here, so any pattern that comes into this slot will be automatically sent over. So I can show you guys, like I can do, just for whatever sake, I can do that, and you see how it went over. Yeah, so that's done. We got that going. Now I'm still not too sure if that fixed the issue. It seems to have. Nah, see, no, it didn't fix everything. So I don't know. Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So what I am doing now is I am actually removing a couple of these environmental tech crystals from the main storage. Those seem to be using up a lot of the space as well, other than cobblestone. But the cobblestone is actually not in the discs. The cobblestone is over here. So I think the cobblestone is fine. I'm just trying to remove like anything that's using up a lot of storage. I'm trying to separate, for example, the ores and stuff, right? So the ores I have them separated over here on this disc. I just have it here just in case there's any ores that do come in, and they should go there as well. So yeah, so that's that. Hopefully we can get this worked out. I don't know, like I said, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so let's see what else we can do in the quest book, because we haven't really done much the last couple of days. Now we still need the rabbit seeds, we still need some fish, steel leaf, so that should be easy to get. I think for the rabbit seeds, what I could do is, I think, yeah, the ground traps. So I think I made a ground trap last time here for the chicken stuff, so I can go ahead and set that up for the rabbit as well. And then for fishing, I can I think there's a fishing trap or like an auto fisher. So there's this resources fisher. No, there's another one, I think. Automatic fishing net. This one right here. So I can make this and put it into like a pile of water. And yeah, so that should be easy to do. And then I guess the other ones is steel leaf. I just have to go in the Twilight Forest, and then I gotta start astral sorcery. So I don't want to start astral sorcery just yet. I want to kind of clear up what we have in the quest book here. So Tinkers in the Sky, I think we initially finished this, but I think they added this a couple quests here. So let's go ahead and finish this over here. Should be easy. What was it from? The Tinker. Oh man, what was this item called? Casting machine. Oh, MCT. Okay. Yeah, this thing right here. So we need this casting machine. There we go. And then the fuel controller. So I haven't played around with this yet, but I think pretty much what this does is automates. I need some stone. It has to be seared stone. You can just cast it. Okay, I guess I'll just cast it. Or I can use the. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll just use a chisel. There we go. Yeah, so the fuel controller actually allows you to use instead of liquid, so instead of lava, you can use there's actual fuel that you can use here. I think this stuff for your powder fuel. So let's claim that stuff just because why not? It gives us some basic upgrades and stuff. Now again, I haven't played around with this. I think it would have been cool if we continued using the smeltery, but we're not really using it right now. So I think what I'll do is I have a chest over here beside the smeltery with some random stuff in here. So I'll put it in here. Put that there. There we go. Now these loot bags, I can just throw them in the system. There we go. All right, so we got that done. Oh, I missed one here. That's fine. All right, we got that done. So we have another check mark there. That's what I wanted. I just want the check marks, you know. All right, so now let's look into the simple storage. I think this we can pretty much do pretty easily. We've done almost everything here, just not in the right order. Now I say almost everything because you can see here we haven't done these gas stuff or even these guys, but I think they're pretty easy. So let's see what we can knock out here. So this is actually pretty cool. I've used this in the past. What you could do is say I put this down somewhere. I guess just to show you guys, I'll just put it down over here. And then I could put any frame drawer in there, and I could change the look of it. Now I can use different items for different sides. I don't have different things here. Let me see. Obsidian, sure. So you see that the trim there changed, or like the front changed, or I can do the opposite. So this is actually pretty cool. I haven't really used it, so I just kept it with the regular wood stuff. So that's fine. So now we need the 3 keys and the sticky tape. I think we have tape. Oh, I guess not. Okay, I thought we had tape. We can do that fairly quickly and put these guys away here. And then the key. So we have the regular drawer key, but we need this concealment key. So this hides the item and the label. So if you have like lag problems, that key actually helps a lot. This key will help protect from other players. Now again, this is a private server, so I don't really need it. And this is how to show quantity labels. Okay, yeah. So these. Oh, I don't have. What am I missing for this? Oh, I need a book and quill. So this quantify and the concealment key, what they do is, let me just show you here. So you see here, if you want, so right now it's actually hidden. If I want to turn this on, I can do that, or I can hide the items. So a lot of people I've seen in the past where they had lag issues because they had a lot of drawers going on. They can just hide all the items like this, and it won't have to render those images anymore, right? So that will help the lag. This one is good to see how much items you have, but again, I'm not really interested in that right now, so should be fine. Oops. I want the quest book. All right. So we have all that done. So this one is for just copper storage. Okay, so that one should be easy as well. So each of these chests pretty much have larger storage each time. I think diamond is the most storage. Then there's obsidian chest, but the obsidian one, what this does, allows it to be immune to blast damage, I believe. So say you had like creepers and stuff going on, they can't destroy it. So it's pretty cool. I can do that. And then the diamond to obsidian. There we go. And that should be the end of that line as well. Perfect. What is the tanks? I'm not sure if this triggered or not. There we go. That triggered the tank, the advanced tank. There we go. Then we need the ultimate tank. What do I need for this? Oh no, sorry, elite tank. What am I missing? So looks like I need to set up the reinforced alloys. So I don't think I have this set up just yet. Reinforced, guess not. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do some work for these next ones here. That should be fine. But yeah, we're definitely doing making some progress here. Now I should probably claim these as well. What did that do? Not sure what I did there. I don't know. Yeah, I should probably claim these quests. That way we can see what we get out of them. Now, is there a claim all? I think there is, right? Claim all right here. Oh, there we go. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Gotta end this pearl. Now, I think this is used for, okay, infinity crystals. Okay, so it's crafted with that. Okay, so I guess this is pretty good. So we got a few good things here. Some other stuff that we don't really care about. Liquid candy, that I can put that cow over here. Do I have a stall? Okay, so I'll set up a stall for this cow. I'll put it in there. We have some random upgrades here that we're probably not going to use. Advanced generators. Endurium turbine upgrade. Okay. Avocado, bone block. Super sound muffler. Oh, just like the bobble one? Okay. This is actually pretty cool. So this super sound muffler, I can like blacklist or whitelist only certain sounds. For example, I can add, say the cow that's moving all the time. Where is it right now? I think it's search. Cow. You can add that to a blacklist, and now I won't hear the cow at all. Which is actually pretty cool. Alright, so I actually claimed all the quests from the mob farming as well. I thought I had them all completed. I forgot I still need the astro sorcery for this guy. So I think maybe next episode we can work on astro sorcery, at least get it started. But yeah, so we got those quests completed and claimed. But I think that is going to be the end of this episode, guys. We are running into 30 minutes here, so I think that should be good. Again, this thing is actually pretty cool, this multi-block crafter. I just wish it fixed the problem I have. You can clearly see that the issue isn't fully fixed. I think it might just be a problem with the mod itself. Maybe it's just too many items it's detecting, so it just gets stuck somewhere. But anyways, guys, that is gonna be it. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. If you like what you see, like if you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. That definitely helps me out. And yeah, have a great day, guys.